Hi friends, today I would like to continue my part 2, frugal money habits that saves money quickly and easily. So let's begin. Number 1 is to get to know your car. For example, know how to change oil, change filters. Those filters are super expensive if you do it at a mechanics, and how to change tires and add window fluid. Those are very easy. I can do it. And I think a girl, a female who knows car is like super sexy, right? But of course, we can always get our boyfriend, husbands, or partners to do that. Yeah, I'm sure everyone would like to learn the new skills. And you can learn all this by following YouTube videos, and it's free. So, and get to know how to maximize your gas mileage in your car. Read the user manuals. Usually have a lot of information, things you need to know, about your car and how to best maximize its life and how to run it smoothly, and then have a better resale value one day if you decide to sell your car. All right. So number 2 is to utilize the local libraries that you have around you. Like you can get DVDs, like movies and CDs for music, and they have a lot of all kinds of free classes, at least in my local library, like about sewing, singing, instruments, and things like that. And during tax season, they provide free tax filing. They have like CBAs set up in the room. This is supported by our money, and we should use it. All right, number 3 is to watch for free items. For example, when I was updating our garage to a summer lounge because it was much cooler for summer, and I got all kinds of free furnitures, including a beautiful patio set for free, because last summer a lot of laborers were moving out of state because people can work remotely. And the number 3 is actually linked to my number 4 tips, because once you get those items, sometimes they're not exactly what you want, and then here comes to DIY. You just maybe have some materials laying around, you just change up a little bit. And number 4 also includes build new habits that does not cost money, because we all have habits like play golf and all that, and can be very expensive. What about like hiking, going to the beach, and develop cooking skills, or start to resell, and all this, and doing pet sitting or boarding on rover? Those are all habits that does not cost money, and even more, you can make money from those new habits and even have fun. Like I'm doing pet sitting, and I mentioned in my other video, it's been awesome because we love dogs, and we have dogs come living with us for longest, like 2.5 months. I have a Bichon with us today, and he's just adorable. I cannot believe people would pay me to watch him. Do you guys want to see him? Ta-da! This is Julius. He's a Bichon. He's 13 years old, and he is super, super sweet. We love him, and oh my gosh, we wish we could just keep him with us forever. Alright, Juju, say bye-bye. Tip number 5 is to unsubscribe and unfollow. I don't mean to unsubscribe your YouTubers because they're awesome and YouTube is free. What I mean is all these brands, like they send you emails and send you, I don't know, text messages maybe. I hope not. And because when we see the email, oh, they have like a season summer, like things are coming out, they look awesome because they're new, because they're on those super tall and skinny models. Of course they look great. And also unfollow, what I mean is like Instagram or maybe Facebook, some of those influencers are I would say influence us in a bad way. For example, they're always glamorous, and they're always like wearing those new clothes, and they look perfect, but I don't think any of us is like looking perfect 24/7. If you just wear all that and just doing all that for just a photo to just make people to follow you, I don't know if it's sustainable. I don't think that's the life we should pursue. And maybe they're tall, they're good looking, or maybe they're born rich. I don't know. I mean, good for them, but I don't think even I wear the same clothes, the same makeup, I don't think I will ever be look like them, because that's not me, not like the authentic of me. So I would suggest to unfollow them. And maybe they're even broke, they don't have any money, they just look like they have a lot of money. So I would rather to have that money in my pocket or in my bank and in my 401k, so I can live like have my financial freedom sooner than later, right? All right, so number 6 is cut your own hair. My husband and I, we've been cutting our own hair for the last 10 years. Let me show you what we have. 2 tools. Here is my tool, $2 scissors from Dyson. Dyson is like a Japanese kind of store that sells all kinds of like small items for like $2 or $3. And this can cut the layers, and that's how I cut my hair. I know it's not perfect, it's not the perfect layers, but it's good enough for me, because I'm not a model. No one's paying me for my hair. And yeah, I mean, sometimes I curl it and then it looks better, because when you have layers, it's better to look better when you have curly hair. And then for my husband, he has this clipper. I think it's $35. You can buy from online, and he's been using this for 10 years, and he just clip his own hair like once a week. 10 years, I think that's like, if you say $30 for a haircut, that's like $3,600. And for me, it's even more, because for girls, a haircut is like $50, $80, $100. I don't know how much, because I haven't been to a hair salon or get a haircut for so many years. I don't really know. And I also dye my own hair. Yeah, so that's cut your hair. I know a lot of people started to cut their own hair during quarantine, so why not continue, right? All right, number 7 is to take care of your clothes, because if we take care of what we have, then we don't need to keep buying new. So I would suggest to buy items that are classic, that won't go out of style, and more like muted colors, for example, so they go with like, almost everything you have in your closet. And can wash it if it's something delicate. And don't always put in the dryer, because the drying machine really damages and wear out our clothes very fast. And also, like, fold your clothes instead of put on a hanger, for example, sweaters and t-shirts, things like that, because on the hanger, they just like their waist is dragging it down, and you may lose shape and things like that. So number 8 is tax advantages. I live in Northern California, and we pay a lot of tax. So if we don't put anything into our 401k or any retirement account, then we're not saving any tax on those. So for example, our tax rate is 30% income tax. So if I put $100 into my 401k, that means I'm saving $30 on tax. I mean, yes, one day when I withdraw the money after I retire, maybe 65, 67, I will pay tax. But my tax rate will be much lower at that age, because I'm not making as much money as I am now. So, and second tax advantage is to, when you invest long term to avoid short term capital gain. So when you buy your stock and you sell within a year, you gained 100k, your tax rate would be like 50%. And if you keep your stock for longer than a year, then your tax rate is much less, maybe 30. So I'm not the tax advisor or financial advisor or professional financial advisor. Those are things I know, I practice, and I just want to let you know. But do your research. Everyone's tax rate is different, and everyone's situation is different. Do what's the best for you. Before I go on, I just want to say, please like the video or subscribe if any of those things interest you, and if you would like to see more of those. And also leave a comment, things that you know but I did not mention in this video and also in my part 1 video, and I will link my video in the comment below. Thank you. Alright, number 9 is credit card bonuses and sign-up bonuses. So credit card is kind of tricky. Make sure you do pay off every single month on your balance. Otherwise, you're going to, have debt, and then it accumulates. And when you realize it is becoming big, and the credit card interest rate is very high. But if you can do that, the benefit of having credit cards is you build your credit score. Sometimes like you have those huge sign-up bonuses. For example, when we signed up our Chess Sapphire Reserve card, we both received 100K sign-up bonuses, and that's huge, right? All right, so number 10 is choose your friends carefully. I know I'm not saying that cut all your friends, but friends is not like family. You know, family, we have no choice. Gosh, don't let me start it on that. But friends, you know, the drink buddies, they always want to go out to drink, spend $100-$200 a night. We all know how hard it is to make $100-$200 or even save $100. So why don't we just spend like that? What about having friends over and have a drink at home? A bottle of tequila you can buy for like $20, but you could spend $200 easily if you do like 5 shots and then a cocktail, some beer, and of course some bar food, right? And they're not healthy, really. They're really like deep fried food in bad oil, carbs, and all that. And also those friends, those just like shopaholic, you know, they always want to go shopping. They just like, they get tired of things very quickly. And then they also like to compare. They like to show off. I don't think those friends having a good influence on us if we really want to save money. Maybe we can just hang out and suggest, hey, why don't we go to the park and have a picnic? Or why don't we go for a hike or things like that? Or do a road trip and instead of going to the mall, go out for drinks, right? And go play volleyball on the beach. It's all free and is better for us. You can say, oh no, I'm really trying to save money. I'm really like trying to gain my financial freedom at this age, and ask them to join you and encourage each other. If they're not interested, then maybe just say, okay, I will join you once in a while, but not every single time. If they are good friends, I am sure they will understand. All right, those are my part 2. 10 more frugal money habits that I practice every day. I hope they inspire you, and if you are young, start your financial knowledge and practice your frugal living from now, and you will appreciate when you are older. So thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.